Welcome back, everyone, to Piney Trials. And as you can see, I found a dormitory that's within the trial chambers. And apparently, this trial chamber is very close to the deep dark, which I think I did notice a section of deep dark at one point. And I guess that's stuff you can only collect if you've got silk touch or something. Well, I want to get rid of it because this is really ruining the look of the place. Anyway, between episodes, I did do some wandering around and encountered a few mobs and all that stuff. But you can also see that I got lost and I have absolutely know where I am within the trial chamber. At least relative to where I entered. So we could almost call this little area for me to camp about. Let's see, what is this? I know they occasionally put passages and secret areas in here. What, special bedroom? Okay. Alright, fine. So this will become my base within the trial chamber. Well, as soon as I figure out where I am relative to everything else. But we'll use this as my center for now on for the center area, and I will try to clean this up and make it much nicer. I was wondering what this was, but I think it could be, yes, a barrel. This is actually be nice because I was wondering where I was going to put all the stuff in my inventory, because while I was wandering around, I did collect a bunch of stuff. So, bamboo planks. This place is full of bamboo planks. And a couple of buckets. Well, I'll think of something to do with those. Now I'll clear out my inventory and get ready for a foray into the area proper. Oh, I do have a trial key from my wanderings while I was going all about the area and trying to scout it and trying to find my way out of there. Do shields drop routinely in this place? They seem to pop every once in a while into my inventory. I can figure that the bows are coming from the strays that I run into occasionally. It's definitely those arrows. They like to give me extra arrows when they die. How nice! I started coming down here with almost no arrows, and now I get plenty of them as a result of fighting strays. Speaking of strays, I believe I ran into a coming into this area. How am I going to keep from getting lost? But where those are, oh yeah, this whole place is a mess. And strays are all over the place. They are straying into my land. Well, whoops. Oh, no, that's not a stray. That's a breeze. Hey, Breezy. Nope. Unfortunately, this is my sword for fighting the dead with. Where did he go? Oh! Okay. Where did they go? Oh, there you are. Hey, you. That's the problem with the breezes. They do have a habit of wandering all over the place. Okay, okay. That's you. That's you. Ah! Okay, I've wandered into too many places. Oh. Oh. And you too. I'm not too sure what happened there, but it looks like he shot off a potion of some sort. Probably came from one of the dispensers. Looks like I finished off one. Eh! Ah! Stop it! Stop moving! Oh no. Okay, fine. Can I switch swords? Can I eat? You come here to give me a pot shot, then you leave. Stop it! All right. Okay, there's a... Not too sure which potion that is. Okay, that trial key from... Yeah, okay. I get... No, that one gave some sort of food. Chicken, it looks like. All right, well... We will mark that as done. Now... Oh yeah, actually, first off, let's get my breeze fighting sword. Yeah, I know it's only an iron one, but at least it has sharpness on it instead of... Oh. Oh, there's more than one of them? Okay, fine. Then why is there no treasure here? Well. Oops. How about if I turn this off? Oh, no. Oh, it must have been. No, because I now suddenly have another key here. Oh. Okay, if we've got a couple of keys, we might as well... All right. So those are snowballs. Lingering potion of slowness. Right. Rude. Is that it for this room? Well. Where does this go to? Actually, before I do that, how am I doing at the inventory space? What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that second line. It's going to be available for whatever I find in this. Arrows. Yeah. Arrows. Ominous bottle. Okay. I guess that's arrows of poison. An efficiency 2 axe. Okay, well, I've already got an efficiency 4 one, so that's no real upgrade. How about this one? Give me the loot. Emeralds, breeze charges, an enchanted bow. Honey bottle. All right. Unbreaking 1. Yippee. Anyway, I like to mark these things after I loot them with a torch. And I'm going to grab this and bring it to my dormitory. So I could stow all this stuff away. Somehow I finally found my way to the original chamber where I entered. I cleared things out in this area. So I'm starting to set up a little bit of a campsite here. I was wondering where I would be putting all of my stuff, so I created a few boxes here, including a trial key apparently. I guess we should go and open something up with that one. So I was using it as a temporary site until I found the bedroom area where I was earlier. So obviously I found it now, so I can move all that stuff to the proper location. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this is one that's active. All right. What do you get? Looks like some honey. That it, honey? And a shield. Whoopee! My plan was to create 3 bases. One of them is in the trial chamber itself, which is the one where we were just at, which we are just beginning with. The second one is this one right here. This was supposed to be a above ground one, but because of the place where the entryway I have to the chamber area is right out here under a mountain in here, I decided that I will just make this, which is pretty close to the surface. So this is where I will be setting up shop for when I want to be close to the area, but not at the base itself. Sort of a stopway point, as you have. And of course, we have my original base, which is where I'm going right now. Ah, here's the entrance to my base. At least the back entrance. Now, if I can find a good way of getting to that village and my farming area without having to go through the primary base, then maybe I could sort of cut out the middleman there in any case. But at the very least, this is where I have my XP farm with that zombie farm that we created earlier. So let's head on down here. And I need to clean out this section in here. Because for now, oh yeah, that's the zombie farm. And we are home. I think that after today, I could consider the armor I have to be good enough. Maybe not if I wanted to do ominous trials, but for what's within my goals here, I will say that's good arms and armor. Though, of course, it could be better because I still have an iron helm and iron chest plate. But the enchantments there are better than the last enchantments that we had on there, because now I've got protection 3 on here, protection 4 on here, respiration on my helmet, which is nice in case I have to go underwater for something. Set up a second base at the chamber. I'm just getting started on that, so I'm not going to call that one done yet. See, I've opened up a vault in here. That's already checked off. Defeat a breeze spawner. I misspelled breeze in that one, so I might as well fix that while I'm here. And then build a base on surface above there. So I'm starting to work on it. So it looks like building the bases is the only thing that we've really got left to do. Though I'm going to alter things a little bit. Make this last one, even though this, let's see, how about instead of defeat a breeze spawner, since I did that fairly early in the process of going into there, is clear out the trial chamber. The trial chamber. It looks like that I can do that. I was wondering if that was going to be possible when I first started all this. And I thought that perhaps was a little bit out of reach, but I think that should be my goal now, is to conquer all of the spawners within that chamber. I came back here for supplies, specifically supplies to help me to keep from getting lost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking a stack of cobbled deep slate, and I've created some torches, and I am going to use these as guideposts all the way through the trial chamber to help me find my way around. I also want to make some signs, which means I'm going to have to get some more oak so I can have more oak signs. I also wanted a bit of redstone. Slime balls. They might come in handy also. And there are plenty of dispensers out there. I think that's enough on the supply side. So I am going to head back. And I can start mapping out the place. My plan is to post signs all throughout the chamber telling me what's in each direction. I, of course, have to figure out some way of describing what I am leaning towards, but that's an entirely different matter. So I will be utilizing these signs that I've created, plus I'll be putting the cobbled deep slate. I'll put the sign on the cobbled deep slate and a torch on top of it. And I hope that makes everything conspicuous enough that I will be able to see it when I am trying to go through here, and it might keep me from getting lost. Here's our first location. Put the deep slate here. We could put our sign there, and that will be checkpoint 1. Checkpoint 1, and to the right, we have checkpoint 2. So that'll just be saying checkpoint 2 is to the right. I'll probably have a short description added there later after I have a description available for it. Actually, maybe I should have a name along with the checkpoint one. So all right, CP-1 entrance. And then that way is the 2. And I don't think anything special is led in that direction. So we'll continue along. I will also mark each of the spawners that we have taken care of. And this is SP1, which is spawner 1. And that will be, this is a breeze spawner. Breeze-1. Now, I have plans to eventually turn this into a breeze farm, but I want to have everything mapped out before I start to do anything like that. And also, we will have to mark this one as SP2, and that will be a stray spawner. And I think there are no exits to this room except for down here. So we will, I think I better put a sign up here just so that it's clear that this is where we went next. I am in what I call spawn chamber 2, and as I was about to go through this door, I thought I saw some movement. So I suspect that there are some strays over here. So it looks like spawn chamber 3 is not quite conquered yet. Well, that's the reason why I'm taking all this inventory. Looks like we're going to have a sniper battle. More? Ah! Where is he? Where are you? Any more up there, or are you done? There's somebody somewhere that's shooting at me. Oh! There's another set downstairs. Okay, there are 2 spawners in the area. Oh, this is the snow room. Okay. Or what I call the snow room. Or must be a second snow room because well, let's see. Ah. All right, we got you. Where are you? Uh-oh. No, I don't want to die like this. Yep, oops. Oh, I'm taking frost damage. Okay, this is going to be... Oh, come on! I need to eat. Rude. Well. Are you finished? Rude. I heard the lovely sound of treasure dropping. Now, can I find it without getting killed? I guess the answer to that is no. Ugh. I should have brought leather boots. Okay. And that's another dispenser going. Alright, so that should be all of them then. I think I only triggered out 2 spawners. This one just has some bread. Or actually, it's just potatoes. Potatoes. Maybe I should eat them. And of course, I need to mark this location as hands off. Ooh, this one has a key. Oh. And what does this have in here? Potions of weakness. Figures. That's wrong with this place. You always have more than you want. Alright, there you go. Now let's see what's inside. Iron, honey, and some other thing I didn't quite catch. Probably some piece of food. That's a rather strange trapdoor. Is this supposed to be leading somewhere? Some sort of secret passage or what? Okay. Interesting little connection. Why? I have no idea. Why is there a mangrove in there? I had thought that I've seen everything that there is to see in this place, and I eventually found this little dead-end chamber. Really? A dead end. Seems to go nowhere. And of course, this chest is going to be empty, right? Wrong. A random chest hidden down in this chamber with a mending book. That leaves, of course, the question, what do I do with it? Well, to me, it's probably going on my pickaxe because it's already taking a bit of a beating, and a good pickaxe. Oh, wait. Where does this one go down to? No, this is one I've visited already. How many doors are there around here, right? Make sure I didn't miss any others. I think Skulk Catalyst is something. How does one break Skulk Catalyst? Right? I guess I assumed it would be something. No, that's not what I wanted to do there. What do you do with Skulk Catalyst? Well, that doesn't seem to be the right answer. It just. Well, at least it's not there anymore. I believe that I have found everything in this chamber. I've found 5 spawn rooms, as far as I could tell. I think I also saw a spawner here and there that's not in one of the main chambers. And I think all of them are under control, such as this one. And of course, just because they're under control doesn't mean that we are done, because we want to be able to turn these things into something workable, like a breeze farm here. So what I'm going to do is next time is I'm going to see if I can make a breeze farm and perhaps maybe even a stray farm. I don't know if I could do both in one episode or if that'll require 2 episodes. And see what we could come up with so that we could take advantage of the latest mob and treasure type in there. As for the stray farm, well, even though its drops are mostly the same thing as skeletons, I don't currently have a skeleton farm, so perhaps that could be a good substitute. We'll have to find that out in the next episode of Piney Trials.